Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The ball's looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down, looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Vols are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He stopped, and he gets a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Past the 10. Touchdown, Wake Forest. A fumble return for 6. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
7, Tennessee, 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He lets it go on the move. It's caught downfield. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle made after the completion. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to chuck it again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Rush center down to the offense after that 1st down completion. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And he scores. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Extending the play now.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short, easy first down. No, denied, stopped, bring up third down.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. Takes third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he pulls in the catch. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wake. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point.
14, Tennessee, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Okay, ready?
Here's the second down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Vols will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. The returner is brought down. And gets to start with the next drive. Offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you added multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That ball is incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Takes a quick catch. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirectional counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Wake Forest 14, Tennessee 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the receivers got it. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The ball's getting set on 1st and 10.
Boy, a great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Brings up 2nd down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Go get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Nicholson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Volunteers are in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through the tackler. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The Volunteers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Okay,
1st and goal for the offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And this pass is on target, caught.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Sends the offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone, and the defense come up with a stop this time. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. There's the snap. looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Demon Deacons will line up on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Miranda. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Demon Deacons pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Demon Deacons move into the red zone. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
28, Tennessee, 10.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. 1st down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll give it to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical It's a line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Volunteers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Offered RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And the Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He slings this one deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. The Vols line up on 1st and 10 now. The linebacker shifting around now. And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Escapes the sack. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. Only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Tennessee, 17.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Well, the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Deep shot, caught out at the 20. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense.
Come on, set.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds his man. And they'll get him down that time. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Get set, get set.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Vols will line up here on 1st down and goal. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. This one will be fair caught. Big Boy sends the offense back out on the field now. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. But near the sticks, it's Morton. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wake. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
On the kickoff, his hammer sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Now it's 2nd down here. Here comes a handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Vols. This offense is still clicking. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch-and-catch combat before the playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Split backfield here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gains.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Getting set up. Here's second down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Demon Deacons pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Makes a nice move there. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Volunteers looking to run some tempo here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The Volunteers line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Big Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfied. Oh, and he breaks free! It's a foot race! Now the 40, the 30, inside the 10. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Wake Forest, 45. Tennessee, 24. Return runs out of bounds.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal, rolled the dice, came up empty, and they get it going again here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Incomplete. Second down coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2. Go.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to create here on the move. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Takes the toss, heads to his right. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down play for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. Ball handed to the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And it's good. And they add to their lead. Coming off another score late in the game, they'll kick the ball away and let the defense just close out this win.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll give it to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42.
Wake Forest, 48. Tennessee, 24.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
On the ready?
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a draw to the back. In the clear at the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. It's a two-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Sends the offense back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
55. Tennessee, 32.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it. And he's got it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Volunteers come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, please. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Well, the numbers are just getting ridiculous. I'm not sure this quarterback knows it, but he's very close to a 500-yard passing game now, Kirk.
This guy is having an unbelievable day in this poor defense. They look like they're playing in quicksand. He's just one step ahead of them every single play, just carving them up, making every single throw that's asked of him. What a masterclass performance.
The completion makes it second down.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the ball starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? There's the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Vols looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They're going to run it. Nothing doing in that play. A big D-tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. He's going to take off. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught quickly.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
4th down coming up.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The Vols pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Volunteers look to keep this drive moving.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They pressure him and get him on 4th down. There is a flag, but I think this sack is going to stand. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
55, Tennessee, 30.
And the hands team able to recover the football. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. No press here. The defense backing away. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Snags the quick throw.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And the Demon Deacons will have to kick this away.
On to kick it away.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And there's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The